Alright, welcome back to Europa Universalis 3, the musical with me, Flying MacGuffin. As you might notice, we are further ahead in the world because I lost a recording, and the save was saved over, so stupidly. For all my making multiple saves and backing them up, when I need it the most, it doesn't help. So anyway, I didn't want to spend days trying to fix a save that would basically put me back in the same spot. So I figured you guys would want to see the video sooner. Only one thing has happened to my empire. Well, two things. I captured this from the Ottomans. If you remember last time, the Ottomans had taken this province from, I believe, Byzantium, and were being sieged by Andalusia. Andalusia made peace, and I decided they didn't have any army there, so I would invade it. But what happened was I was unaware. Well, I was unaware that they were allied with Swahili, and I wasn't guarding this colony province, so they seized it. Which means basically they just walk into the province and say, "Mine," and grab it from me. So, that's something that I'm going to have to do. That's just something I'm going to have to deal with. Now, one way I've been looking around. One way of dealing with this is they're allied with Adal here. So if I declare war on Adal, they might join the war. I could just take it back. But I believe Adal will be the leader, so I can't make peace, which is what happened up here. I was crushing the Swahili because they took the province. But I jumped the gun and made peace with the Ottomans, not thinking about it. So I got a bunch of troops here to prevent revolt risks. But my revolt risks are pretty low now. So I can send troops over here because, as you can see, I've got a bunch of guys lined up on the border with Polotsk because I was going to invade them. That was actually what I was going to do. When I was taking Khuzestan, I just kind of saw an opportunity and did it, which opened a whole other can of worms, which I have to deal with now. Plus, I haven't seen where Polotsk's army is, so I kind of want to find out where that is first. But basically my war plan for that is to get up to Gilan, maybe through here. And we're going to get Fars because it's the center of trade. And maybe down to Laristan, because if I capture Fars and put troops there, I can capture Laristan without any problems. So, and I'm not really interested in this stuff over here. But this will basically make it so that I can cut their empire in half, and then one side or the other will get rebel-fied. This is their home, quote-unquote home, over here in the Crimea. So, from Astrakhan over here. And they're also at war with Astrakhan. So, yeah, Muscovy is getting huge. Muscovy is probably going to form Russia pretty soon. And they hate us because we kept declaring war on Polotsk. Sweden is now Protestant. I believe I probably saw that last time, but I didn't pay attention. Which means they're probably going to attack Denmark soon and form Scandinavia one way or another. And probably Bavaria as well. Here in Schleswig. France is having a bad time. Andalusia is kicking their head in. But they're fighting back and forth. But Andalusia is basically getting the better of them, and France had already lost a war to Champagne here. So, yeah, the Kent situation is the same. We've got an equal number of troops here. And, yeah, his leader is better. I just got some punk-ass general there, and he's got his king, who's a better military king than mine, so, yeah. More interesting, though, is in the Americas. Well, more interesting than the situation in Europe to me is the Americas. I've started colonizing Mobile because, as you can see here, Portugal's moving their troops to our land because they're our allies and they can do that. Because they've been killing the natives down the coast and I wanted to grab it while I still had the ability to do so. And Mobile's worth 5, which is excellent. Because they are attacking the Zapotecs. Now, this happened while I was at war with the Ottomans, and basically when I noticed they were doing this, as you can see, my colony here isn't very far along. I believe they left from 51, so they're leaving from Brittany. Even though I think I have cores on these. Yeah. When I noticed they were doing this, I was already too out of position to do anything, and I'm also allied with them. Military alliance, well, not royal marriage, but pretty much as allied with them as I could possibly be. And they're still, yeah. So, really, there's nothing we can do to help our all-time bros here. It was inevitable anyway, whether it was them or someone else doing it. And the amount I was going to stick my neck out for the Zapotecs was rather low. I would probably defend them against Andalusia or somebody like that, but not against Portugal. I still haven't noticed anybody picking up Quest for the New World. Although Naval 17 might be able to get islands now. Not sure. I've had Quest for the New World for a while, so I can't really tell. Plus, my naval tech isn't that high. That's pretty close, though. 16. What I'm really hoping is that Sweden gets in on it. So, but they, as you can see, they aren't, and they're basically being land bully guys. I hope they don't kill our bros here in Gotland, though. Otherwise, I will be quite angry. And what is Bohemia doing up here? Just owning it? Yeah. So, Germany looks pretty much the same, except that Croatia has been taken over a bit of northern Italy. So, yeah. And the Knights have been doing absolutely nothing. So basically, our preparations for war are underway. Nowhere near my force limit for either... Well, I'm probably near my force limit for Navy. No, not even close. 27 away there, and more than 40 away on my land. And sure as hell if I can't afford it. So, I could actually build a manufactory. Which would probably be a good idea. I got a lot of grain. I've got a mission to build a university in Mecca. Actually, universities are excellent because they work in provinces like these. So I'm going to build a university. Oh, they've already got a university in there. I'll put a university in my capital in Britain. Oh, there we go. So, yeah. I've noticed that Poitou here is Breton culture. But I'm not really going to do anything about that. The only province I'm really interested in is Kent. And then secondarily, if things really heat up, maybe a Normandy and Poitou, since I owned a Normandy before and Poitou is actually my culture. But that's not what I'm looking at right now. Okay, just because these guys are really helpless. They wouldn't be able to fight me. because these guys are allied with them. If I declare war on them, they might declare war on me. So, what I can do is send the rest of these troops over here. Not through there. Not through there. Up here. And you stop. Because I have to cancel my military access. Right there. So that I can declare war on them. And I'm not going to beat around the bush on this. So, yeah. Basically, we're just waiting for my university to be built and my troops to get into place. I'm having some pirate problems in South Africa, so I'm building a ship here to deal with it. So we'll see. But our main goal in this war is to get this province back. Okay. Excellent. And the Ming are dishonorable scum. We knew this already. So that's excellent. And this will become core next year. And this will become core at the end of this year. So, cool beans. Yeah. And these are already cored. I was saving my magistrates for a grain silo, but I can't move my national focus from here until 1553, in which case I'm going to move it over here to continue my North Africa sort of thing. And I'm going to build a grain silo here. So I'm just started building roads and stuff further down. I think I've got down to Najd over here, and I'm going to be sending my roads over here and down to here, basically completing Arabia with roads. Plus, you know, the more roads we build, the faster we get our magistrates anyway. So. Okay, well, there's no reason to wait for those troops there. Holy War Casus Belli. Alright, I'm not sure what we'll have to do with here, but we'll march them through here like this. Excellent. And Swahili did join. So, yeah, you just go straight through down here. They have very little army. I completely destroyed their army last time. The Battle of Khuzestan. Oh, some rebels came in. Yeah. Fat chance beating 12,000 guys, dude. Yeah, that's gone. I got actually a general and everything. So sure, keep going. And this guy can just sweep to here. I don't think they have any more army. They're very poor, so. But I have to keep reminding myself that they lead the war, so I can't snag their provinces yet. And I think this would be a more strategic idea. That way I can reach all of these provinces, except Mocha. Yeah. Great Karoo. Ooh, excellent. Yeah, I'm gonna need it, and I'm gonna need to get these provinces here. And ports are always good. Lesser Namkand and Greater Namkand, I'm not really too concerned about. That's kind of because it's on this coast of Africa. Technically, Cape is too, but Cape is more important. Yeah, with a 3 and a 4 here, and then the aggressiveness is actually quite low. Yeah. I'll colonize them. Um, although, maybe, since I'm grabbing provinces here, I should colonize Majortine. Yeah. It's getting to the point that other people... Well, speak of the devil. Polotsk is actually colonizing it. Okay, keep going. Yeah, we got here. Yeah. I'm actually kind of disappointed they're not putting up more of a fight. We're going to attack Polotsk anyway, so... Oh no. Sweet. Okay. And we're going to need our conversion guys. Slave uprising. Oh. $3,000 against 4,000. Can I get a leader? Give me a general. Have a general. And I'll just let them glance off of my walls. Not my walls. I don't have walls there, obviously. Yeah, so... Might as well just take everything. No, I lost one of my cardinals. Because the revolt risks are lower. As you can see, I'm not constantly getting revolts in my old Ethiopian provinces. So, okay. Here you go. Move down here. Just to get them into place. And I might actually want to grab Zanzibar here. How many transport ships? You don't. And there's no... Do you have any transport ships over here at all? I'm bugging out. North Sea Squadron, I doubt it. I want the fleet. Yeah, here we go. Sure, yeah. I'll leave a Carrack there. Just to defend against pirates. Yeah, you stay here. Okay. Okay, looks like Floyd has converted to that. This is better. So I'll colonize that. I can't actually colonize here while they're doing it, though. I don't think I can do that. And apparently it's going from Mogadishu as my range, so. Alright. Alright. And Kilwa is their capital, so I can't take that from them because they are a sheikdom. And that's how it works. Okay. 12. So I'll send the 7,000 with them. And I may not actually want to grab all of that. Just, you know, I want Zanzibar. That much I do know. Zanzibar is a good province. A genuinely good province. So, I'll take a penalty for attacking the ocean, but with their primitive troops and my overwhelming numbers, it should be no problem. But we'll see. Maybe I'll lose all my dudes. I guess not. Okay. So let's talk to Swahili. Decline. Alright. We're going to demand tribute. We want this Ogaden, Mogadishu. 20 infantry there. That's 12 infantry. What's my infantry limit? I have 0 infantry. It's because I don't have a casus belli. You know what? I haven't vassalized anybody yet. Let's vassalize them and take their monies. And they will not accept that. There we go. Okay. Da-da-da. And what can we get for them from sheep? 4 infantry. Okay. 16 infantry, though that'll delay our war with Polotsk a bit, but I'm actually quite satisfied with this.